Good morning, children. Today we will discuss about log periodic antenna. Let us go with the presentation. Log periodic antenna. Now let us consider an antenna. If you define the antenna in terms of angles only, then such type of antennas comes under frequency independent antenna. So the characteristics also we can find out the frequency independent. That means the properties, the characteristics does not depend on the frequency. So that we are saying these antennas are frequency independent antenna. So here in the case of frequency independent antennas, impedance and radiation pattern both are independent of frequency. The impedance and radiation pattern does not depend on the frequency. So here the basic concept to obtain the frequency independent characteristics, here the antenna structure should be adjusted. How the structure should be adjusted? Antenna structure either expanded or contracted in proportional to the wavelength. If it is not possible, so here the size should be proportional with the wavelength. That means size of the radiating region in the pattern should be proportional with the wavelength. So here the log periodic antenna, it is based on the periodic principles. Log periodic antenna, it is based on the periodic principles. So here the log periodic principles ensure very large bandwidth with very good directivity. That means the log periodic principles ensure very large bandwidth and also it has a good directivity. So a log periodic antenna consists of dipoles and basic elements, and these dipoles and basic elements, these are arranged in a constant angle array. So if we consider the log periodic antenna, it consists of dipoles and basic elements. These dipoles and basic elements, these are arranged in a constant angle array. So in such antenna, frequency of the operation changes. That means whenever you are operating the frequency on this array, on this antenna, so the frequency changes, the frequency of the operation changes the active element of the antenna effectively, so that it moves from one end to the another end. That means whenever if you operate the frequency of the operation changes the active element of the antenna, so effectively moves from one end to the another end. So log periodic antennas are available in different types and different physical appearances. So but all these antennas, all these types have the significant feature that radiation resistance and radiation pattern both are frequency independent. That means here the radiation, so in these type of antennas, radiation resistance and radiation pattern both are frequency independent. That means these resistance and radiation pattern, they does not depend on the frequency. So to achieve the wide bandwidth, that means the ratio 10 is to 1, antenna structure is repetitive in the nature. So basically, log periodic antennas are developed in parallel with the frequency independent antennas only. So this is the planar log periodic antenna. This is the structure of planar log periodic antenna. So here this is the conducting sheet, and here this is a feed point. So here at this apex or at this vertex, this is a feed point, and here this structure, here we can see here this is the structure, and here this along the radius, here we can observe the teeth like, the structure is like teeth like structure here, and here this is the planar structure, and here these are the two edge shaped metallic angle structures. So these one two, so these are the two edge shaped metallic angle structures, and here we can observe the teeth cut into the along the arc. So here these are the teeth, and here the distance from this vertex to the this teeth, it is Rn, and here the distance for the inside the teeth, here Rn plus 1. So here this is a feed point. The main feature of the above structure is radii. If you consider the radii of the arm, which we can define, location of successive teeth are with constant ratio, which can be given as tau equals to Rn plus 1 by Rn. So here this ratio also defines the length and width of the successive teeth along with the radii. That means here this is the ratio which defines the length and width of the successive teeth along with the radii. So when antenna is energized at the vertex, already I have shown you here, here at this particular point, energized means here if you feed the at this vertex point, that means here the ratio also so here the ratio defines the length and width of the successive teeth along with the radii. So here when such antenna is energized or feed at the particular vertex point, so properties exhibited by the structure at frequency f will be repeated at all the frequencies which can be given as tau power n, tau power n into f. Here n is the integer. So when these frequencies are plotted on a logarithmic scale, it is observed that all are spaced equally with the period equal to the logarithm of tau. So because of such unique property, that means here if you arranged all these frequencies, that means here the frequency, if you observe, if you energize the at particular vertex point, the properties exhibited by the structure at the frequency f will be repeated all the frequencies which is given by tau n into f. So here n is the integer. When these frequencies, if you plot on the logarithmic scale, so we can observe on the graph that all are spaced equally with the period equal to the logarithm of tau. So because of such unique property, because here we can observe the equal to with period equal to the logarithm of tau, because of such unique property, antenna it is named as the log periodic antenna, because the period with equal to the logarithm of tau. That's why it is named as log periodic antenna or logarithmically periodic antenna. So already we have seen planar log periodic antenna. Now let us see the non-planar log periodic antenna. So here this is the again here these are the two arms here we can observe. And if you consider the log periodic antenna, log periodic planar log periodic antenna, it is a bidirectional. So that means here the in the case of log periodic antenna, it radiates equal on the two sides of the plane, while in the this is not the planar, this is non-planar log periodic antenna, so that here it we can observe only the it radiates only in a single direction because it is a non-planar logarithmic antenna. So here we can observe the two arms are bending. Here we can observe like V shape. So these two arms which are bending like V shape, and here the angle here it is theta. We can observe the structure, it is bending, and here this is the non-planar logarithmic antenna. So such non-planar and logarithmic antenna, non-planar antenna which radiates in only one direction, in single direction, and that is of the apex. So similar to the planar log periodic antenna, impedance of the non-planar log periodic antenna is almost constant. That means impedance is constant for log periodic antenna, planar log periodic antenna, and non-planar log periodic antenna. Impedance is same, constant. So value of impedance depends on the angle between the two arms. So this is about log periodic antenna. Thank you, children.